This is the inspection station on I-65 when you enter Kentucky, and the one in Tennessee was closed, but as soon as I entered Kentucky I see it's open. I don't want to see them. I slow down, I'm waiting. No, the lights are still on anyway. And that lane where the trucks are in the far distance there, right? So there's two lanes. One, if your weight is okay, right, the arrow says okay, go here. But there was a sign that said wide loads, go here. So basically wide loads, they wanted to go here where this Peterbilt with the flatbed is parked. And then, but then I see a sign that lane says 14 feet, up to 14 feet wide, and I know I'm 11.4, right? But that's more like a bypass lane, because over here that's where they have the scale and they do inspection. And so I go there, I'm just following the guy. I see I'm going, there's two poles on each side, like big yellow pole, but I see I'm like, wait, you know, I look at the outside of the track. I was well inside. Oh, you see, this guy is not lucky. He stopped him and now he's pulling him inside this shed for a full inspection. But anyway, as I'm rolling there and I'm watching the signs, and there's no scale over there, but there's a sign and there's a light, and all of a sudden, and of course I have my flashing lights on, you know. And again, my trailer lights, they worked first 2 hours, then they you know, no longer working. So I just put my magnetic lights on the back. It's just ridiculous. So I'm gonna rewire them. Each time my lights are on, I want the flashing lights to work. I don't want to deal with those you know, switches anymore, because those switches don't last more than 3 months. You know, I already replaced them once last year. And then they worked for a few months, but especially in winter when there's, you know, snow and the rain, they just get corroded really fast. So I want to take them out and just connect them directly to my clearance lights, you know, maybe to this light, because they see I got two sets, right? And so that as soon as I put them on, turn them on, I want those flashing lights to work. Because I'm oversized most of the time. If I'm not oversized, I'm driving empty, and I just want the last axle, you know, like the last flip axle, right? So if that thing is loaded on my deck, then naturally nothing will be flashing. Oh, check this out. These guys are moving. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a Volvo with the extendable tandem trailer. And so this must be something super light, because they only have 5 axles. But these are extendable orange. Oh, it's a step deck. Oh yeah, that's interesting. It's an extendable step deck with super low profile wheels, and the wheels are the top. Actually no, this guy has a double drop, but that guy has a step deck. Huh, that's interesting. That guy cannot separate the neck, and the wheels are so small that half of the wheel is above the deck, and they have pilots and escorts. Anyway, I have to get out of here, but I'm gonna finish telling you the story. Hold on one second. Let me just put this on my head. And I know I did a super long video yesterday, but we're gonna do one anyway. Maybe not as long as yesterday. Hold on, I just need to make it a bit tighter, because I'm not wearing my hat. All right. And so the light flashes on and it says park. All right. And I from that lane I have to go around here. By the way, how do I get out of here? So flashing light on. Like, at least you see on the truck everything works, because that's the weakest point is the actual switch. you know. And I always had this, even when I had a step deck flatbed. Of course, I always had the flashing lights on them, and they never last because they're outside in all kinds of weather. Oh, I can see my now I need this. So no, I think there's a pickup truck in there. And so the sign says park, and then okay, I get my permit, I get my binder with all my paperwork for the truck and the trailer, you know, insurance, ownerships, title, stuff like that, and my bill of lading. Sometimes I want to see the bill of lading. I put on my coat because it's pretty cold, +5, but it's cold. And I go there, and that guy comes out and they're all wearing masks, and he comes out. Well, exit lane. You see, that guy is parked in the exit lane. Scale lane, exit lane. Well, I think I gotta go through the oh, that's pretty wide. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way because I don't have to scale. He told me I can leave, but anyway, so yeah, the guy comes out as I walked over here. The guy comes out and he says, I just wanted to say hi. I'm like, what? And he says, I watch your videos. I could not believe it. This is the first time that a law enforcement officer, DOT officer, says to me that he's watching my videos. Well, I knew a couple of cops, but this guy says, yeah, I watch your, he says, I've been watching your videos ever since, yeah, I see, I came like that and I had to go this way. He says, I've been watching your videos ever since you had the Yellow International. Like, holy mackerel. So he just shook my hand, and or rather we did knuckle to knuckle thing, and he says, you're good to go. I said, thank you, sir. So that was interesting. And yeah, he didn't send me through the scale, but you know, I'm not heavy, I have a bunch of axles, all my permits, yeah, all my permits are okay. But today I'm not gonna go too far because it's already getting dark. It's I don't know what time zone I'm on. Actually, that's where I spend the night. Exit 6 on the way to Tennessee. There's 2 pilots over here. But now I need to get further because I want to be in Canada ASAP. My light is back on, and that's the same issue. Sensor, regeneration sensor. That's what my Cummins website says, because I got this remote diagnostics, right? And what's funny is that if I go and I look at the warnings and faults, it says no warnings. So basically that means that it's nothing serious. It's that the same sensor, this is the 3rd time, so it comes on, stays on for a couple of days, and then disappears, and then it comes back on. So now I called the shop in Cambridge, and they said it's okay to bring the truck Monday, Tuesday. That's why I want to deliver, so that I have a couple of days to fix it, because there's a lot of loads right now. I've been getting emails with requests for quotes. The last one I It's another excavator, 100,000 pounds, going from Canada to northeast US. So I told them the rate. They said, how about this? So of course they want cheaper. I said, all right. So they said, okay, we're gonna send it to the customer and see what's gonna happen. So usually I drive 56, 57 miles per hour, but now it's getting dark. I want to get out of the darkness and get parked before all the spots are taken, right? And plus, you know, I'm oversized. I'm not supposed to drive after dark. Oh, another couple of lots of oversized loads. You see, so there are loads. Well, these guys are moving what? Swimming pools. Swimming pools. And so yeah, I told this the lady broker. I said, yeah, well, I need a couple of days. I need to fix the truck. So the check engine light, and then I want to fix these flashing lights in the bumper on the last axle. But you know, I could probably even do it myself if I had the tools, you know, like to all you have to do is just cut out that switch and hook it up to the wire for this, for clearance lights. That will solve all the problems right there, because that flashing light will always work whenever the lights are on. And still, other thing I want to do is I still want to fix the alignment. Like when I started driving, the first probably 10-15 minutes I saw it was a bit off. Then it normalized, so now I see my trail is going straight. But I still need to fix it. I'm positive 100% it's the last flip axle is causing this. And so I need to check alignment, maybe even check alignment on axle 3 as well, like the other flip axle. But the last axle needs new bolts and new nuts, right? Because we loosen them, and so you cannot properly tighten them. And so I talked to this spring shop in Kitchener, and they also deal with all kinds of suspensions. I described the problem. I said, can you guys do this? And they said, yeah, we can probably do it. But still, sounds like the guy was a bit vague. I said, flip axle. I said, RGN. No response. I said, float. You know what a float trailer is? Float. Okay. Anyway, I said, it's just like a trailer. I said, Hendrickson suspension, you know, a quick align. But anyway, they're busy, right? Because next week, it's the last week before Christmas. Some people will probably shut down even on Wednesday. You know, that's why I want to do this and then grab maybe a last load before the end of the year. And so that's the plan. I gotta deliver this fast. I gotta fix the truck and axle fast, and then grab another load. And this load that I'm doing now, I'll be able to make the first payment for my new axle that I bought in the States that's sitting there in New Jersey, right? And then I should be able to pick it up after a couple of more payments, and then we'll be running as pretty much as a 65 ton with 3+2 in the back. I see what's happening. The guy is driving 40 miles an hour. As soon as I try to pass him, he increases the speed. I hate when they do that. Well, here's another slow poke. You know, I usually don't pass anybody, right? If I'm passing this guy, that means that he's really slow. I found where I'm going. It's in my direction towards Canada, but I found a super big truck stop. I still have 120 kilometers, 75 miles to go. And so Eastern time now is 3:42, so I'm pretty sure it's only 2:42 now, because my GPS says I'll be there at 4:47. Actually, wait a second, it says 1 hour 5 minutes is left, which of course is crazy because I cannot do 120 kilometers in 1 hour 5 minutes. 1 hour 5 minutes, 3, 4. Oh, maybe that means that that place is already on Eastern time. Then it's not very good, but I still should be within my my driving allowance. But then Kentucky, you gotta be careful, like closer to the north. They have all kinds of restrictions for wide loads, like a curfew, right? There's a couple of hours in the morning, couple of hours in the afternoon, and that's why I'm driving at 97 miles per hour instead of typical, 97 kilometers per hour instead of typical 92 or 91. Oh, and that TA, I spent the night at that TA. What a crazy truck stop. Jeez, it was so busy. I don't know, I was waking up every 15 minutes because at first I was afraid somebody would hit me again in the back, right? Then I jumped out when I saw a guy was backing towards me. Like I parked on the side there where, you know, normal trucks are not supposed to park. I only parked there because I was very long. I could not go into a regular spot because they didn't have double spots. You know, they had like one spot like this, another like this, you know? And so the only place where I could park was, without disconnecting the truck, was this on the side there. And I'm out of the way, and then I see a guy starts backing towards me from the back. I jump out, I guide him a little bit, okay, that's good. And I thought all the danger was gone, and then I see people start parking in front of me. Like there was a little pull out in there, right in front of this little two sheds for religious services. And every 10-15 minutes somebody will pull up in there, and then they will try to back towards the curb, and then FedEx trucks would come over, and they drop their trailers and they switch trailers, and then the UPS trucks all night. 2 in the morning there's a FedEx truck dropping, hooking. I couldn't sleep. I didn't get a good night's sleep at that crazy truck stop. So busy, you know, because there's not enough spots. But the restaurant was open. The sign said 50% capacity. So I went there and I had I decided to fall off the wagon again. I had some like really nice double hamburger with a dry baked potato. I'm telling you, I love these potatoes. I said no butter, no toast, just give me the burger, no cheese, and one baked potato and coffee. And that was my my dinner. A friend just called me from Ontario. He says they're having a lot of snow. It's -10 Celsius, which is single-digit Fahrenheit. It's that storm. I heard in the news. It's the one that's going through Massachusetts and the northern part of New York and Pennsylvania. And so they caught the same storm. So I'm over here, +5. What is that? 41F. Laughing on the way to Canada. So at least I got lucky with the weather. So the excavator has been behaving. I stopped, of course, and I always check my chains. Tightened a couple of chains, but everything is good, so no movement. The stick is like glued to the trailer. The bucket is still there. So everything is good. So now I just need to get to this truck stop and maybe go for another hamburger and baked potato, and then I'm gonna restart my diet when I'm back in Canada. Nice wheels. The guy has black painted rims on his red truck. Very cool. Alright, so we don't need this. This was Tennessee. Now where's my there's my Kentucky. I-65 to Elizabethtown, and then Bluegrass Parkway East, US 60 East, Kentucky 4 North, which is the bypass around Lexington, and then Kentucky 922 North to I-75, and then from there I'm staying on I-75 all the way to Cincinnati, and then I take a bypass 275. I finally opened before they made us go into Indiana, so now I can just take 275 east to Ohio. And then there's a couple of detours in Ohio, but not too bad. And then Michigan, I enter Michigan on I-75 and just follow 75 to 94 to Port Huron. A walk in the park. The road has these waves. We have to, the whole truck jumps like crazy. US flag, and the wind is blowing this way, which is actually good because after Bowling Green, I-65 goes pretty much straight east. So I will have a tailwind, which is always nice. So if I stay on this I-65, it'll take me to Louisville, and then I could have caught what is it, I-71, and then get to 75 before Cincinnati, right? But there's probably some construction over there or some weak bridges, so they don't want me to go like that. So instead I'll be going east and catch I-75 near Lexington, and then follow I-75 all the way from Lexington. The horn works. That was just a quick test. Transcraft, the worst trailer you can buy. That's been my experience with Transcraft step deck trailer. No good. A friend has aluminum model. You know, Transcraft also owns this all aluminum. What is it called? I forgot, but he's pretty happy with it. It's a different brand, but the owner is still the same, Transcraft, but the quality is better and it's pretty cheap. So he has a all aluminum tri-axle step deck, and he works for Landstar, and he's staying pretty busy. Cab over, pulling some kind of a tanker. So my gross weight right now is somewhere around 150,000 pounds. The shipper said the excavator is 85,000, but I don't think it's that heavy. Maybe 82, 81, but the bucket is pretty big. And these buckets, they add, you know, a lot of weight. Because that machine without the bucket, I know it can be like 79,000 pounds. But once you throw the bucket in the midst, all calculations are off. So this is what it's like, right? You're cruising along a nice freeway and you're just thinking the good, pleasant thoughts about the coming payday, which of course for me, because I'm independent, my payday is usually on the same day when I deliver. As soon as I deliver, a few hours later I have money in my account. So what's not to like, right? The speed limit over here is 70 miles per hour. Same as in Michigan, if I remember. I'd love to drive here in my Challenger. So 70, that means that nobody should bother you until 80. You know? And 80 miles per hour would be pretty good. We're passing exit 28, which has the National Corvette Museum on the left there. I never been, but I keep seeing this building. I think it would be pretty cool to stop down here and go take some photos. And that thing with the peak over there, this whole building, National Corvette Museum. It's a GM, Bowling Green GM General Motors factories over here as well. Oh, probably that's why they have the Corvette, because probably Corvette was made here. Surprisingly, it's still not dark. Turns out, yeah, I'm already back in Eastern time zone. So whatever my truck clock shows, 4:55, 5:25, that's Eastern time. So now that's, you see my tablet is still shows daylight colors. And I'm just a couple of miles away from my exit. I think it's called Glendale, Kentucky. Yeah, there's a very big Petro over there. I know I can. Yeah, I know I can find a spot and just park without backing. So we're gonna keep rolling till I shut down. So basically I take an exit and then I have to turn left and go under, or actually above I-65, so the truck stop will be that way. So now I'm heading north. Yep. And I reduce my speed, just getting ready for the exit, so 2 kilometers. So this is mile marker 84, which means we are 84 miles north of Tennessee line. And it started raining. Before it was like on and off, drizzling. Now it's pretty much light rain, constant. And so I need exit 86. Oh, okay, I see a big sign on this side. I think it's a, yeah, there's a couple of truck stops there. There's, on this side there's what is that? I think it's Pilot, probably.
In 600 meters, take exit 86 for Kentucky 222 toward Glendale.
Yeah, there's Pilot. There's Pilot on this side, and there's Petro on this side.
Take exit 86.
That's it for me for today, folks.
In 600 meters, sharp left onto Kentucky 222 west.
Thanks for playing. Now check this out, 261 per gallon at the Pilot. That's credit price. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the trailer.
Left onto Kentucky 222 west.
I'm gonna drop the trailer and I'm gonna find like a small station, because yeah, 261 is just unacceptable. And over here they got a McDonald's. Gas is $1.94 per gallon.
In 600 meters, turn right.
Yeah, just like I thought. So that's the I-65. Oh yeah, I know this one. This one is really big. I like this one. You can park here with my Jeep. Even if I had a Jeep, I could have parked here.
Take the next right, then turn left.
Straight ahead, check this out. There's a guy, no truck, but I see a Tridem trailer. I mean, Tridem Jeep. something super heavy. Some kind of a transformer or something. Oh, you see, and this guy over here, and he has a tridem trailer with a tridem booster, no, tandem booster. Yeah, this is a good truck stop for oversized loads. I just want to find a spot where I don't have to back. And I might have to go backwards. Oh no, we're gonna park over here. And these guys passed me with the same load. It's like half a tank or something. I see these guys passed me with the same crazy sleeper. They passed me 2 times today. You know? Take both spots. This is a very big truck stop, so there's never gonna be a shortage of spots, so we're gonna park like this. Beautiful. Yeah, actually, well, I see 2 more of those. They look like some kind of a military machine, but it's totally not finished, you know, no tracks, no gun, nothing, right? So there's a bunch of these guys, so somebody's paying big bucks. And it's not heavy because they just have a 3-axle truck and a 3-axle trailer. So I don't know, maybe 40,000 pounds, 30,000 pounds. Interesting. All right, all I gotta do is just log myself out here, off duty, save. And then did I sign? Sometimes I sign in the morning. Yeah, that's it. And now we'll just go into airplane mode to save the battery. Unplug, put it to sleep, engine off. Thanks for watching.